What's up, folks? Game and Josh here, back with part 2 of our Realm Revolutions playthrough. We were out for about 44,000 seconds, according to this, which it's been about 7 hours. We produced 147 million gold and 500,000 food. So let's get back into where we were headed before we jumped to the future last time. And now we can build the stable here again. So basically, again, we're revolting at the beginning so that we can increase. Now that's not going to be enough, but once we can double this, I think we will revolt again. And as you can see, that food is just jumping up. Actually, I think we're still spending the food from last night. There's another stable. We'll put all these in the well for right now. And that's at 2,000. So we're going to go ahead and jump this guy here again and start all over again. Now, whether or not you revolt, that's completely up to you. But I like to at least double it. So I won't go again until the happiness is at 2,000. And you see, this is much faster than it was the first time because this guy's making so much more money. And now I can get this well here. All right. And it won't be too long before we can get a stable. As we go, this will go faster. And once we revolt the water boys, it's definitely going to get faster. And you'll revolt higher and higher and higher. But if you're active, you should be revolting a lot. Get this to 316k, and then we can get this to even more. It's still not. You see, this is well 3 and this is farm 3. This is really helping us with the production here. That and these peasants are so much cheaper. So you definitely want to start with the lower end. And we'll get this built up. And you can see they're still not at the same rate just yet. Because that food, this is still based kind of on food. But it's also based on money. There we go. Now they're the same. Because this rate and this rate are the same. So this rate is higher than that, is lower than this, so that should keep it equal. Now we can revolt those, but 10% is way too slow. That's not enough to really get a different scene there. But when at 100%, you definitely want, at 100 discontent, you definitely want to go ahead and do that. If you're playing active, which we are in this case, so more revolts is better. Okay, we can get a stable now. That'll help. Alright, let's lower this well here so that we can further upgrade. We're almost there yet. There we go. Now this is way higher, mainly because this upgrade is one more, and also this doubles, and this is only a single when it goes up. The gold, oh, the triple. Gold is triple here, and then it's single. This one will be times 4, so there'll be even more once this guy starts to add up. Higher levels of stable will definitely help out in the long run. Actually, I think we want to double the farm here first. Get a stable there. Now, once that's at number 2, then we get the master's house, which will give us a staff. But it's going to be quite a bit of time before we get that billion there. So, even though we're going at 9 per second, which isn't too shabby. Oh yeah, we need to do this one here first. Almost got it. Just a few, 3,100 here. Go ahead and buy that in there. Get that up there. Now these upgrades aren't near as costly as these, so definitely want these first. You can sit here and click on these all day, and it really doesn't hurt your money, as you notice. And this farm upgrade, I mean, it's never going to be expensive, so, and there's no upgrade really here that brings any of these costs down. There's only things that double your money income, which is kind of the same thing. If you double this, you have this. So if you think about it, we're going to go here, well, 5 now. We're going to get stable number 3, which will automatically give us the water boys, so we can kind of chill out on those. There we go. Let's see, and there's the water boys. And now we're at 37 million per second, which should put us in the billions here pretty quickly. Discontent here is at 61%. And we're pushing about 7 minutes into the playthrough. I want this to be about 10 minutes long, so we're going to keep this going here. Before we jump into the future, which we have a big upgrade on that one, you'll see. I'm kind of excited about that one, so. $91, yeah. I like gold's booming up there. We'll be at 10 billion. We'll get a staff here, and I'll start making things go a little faster on this account. Playing it for 10 minutes a day is not a really quick way to go through the game, I must say. But if you want to see everything all at once, then you wait till the end and we'll jump to the future. Actually, we're doing this one, but that's at 100%. Okay, we're going to go ahead and revolt there for the last minute. And now that happiness is plus 110%, so we should be getting a little bit more money off of this. once we upgrade here. It shouldn't be too long from now. There we go. This is about where we started today, so at the 10-minute mark. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, and then we will continue tomorrow. I don't see us getting 18 million right now, but I'm sure it will boost up before the morning is out. And we will continue this tomorrow. For now, let's jump to the future for the big exciting update on the current. Probably through. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are in the future. As you see, I wasn't out as long because right before I started the last playthrough, I pressed pause. We got 9 Novillion gold, which is a ton. And the big thing here today, we're going to be doing an assimilation because this battle power is going to get us those mosquitoes. And let's go ahead and charge this up, even though it doesn't matter because we already have this right there now. So when I do this, it's going to give us new druid buildings. So there'll be new buildings to figure out. So I don't know anything about this. This part is all new to me. And we have to start all over. So let's do it. We're going to assimilate. And now we have these bonuses. Now the elf bonus, we're going to have happiness effect. I always put that there for right now. Actually, we shouldn't start with happiness effect because we don't have any discontent yet. So let's go ahead and do +1 reward from a monster and +3 force monsters. Okay, and then we'll do the druid bonus here, which I have no idea what these are. +3 times magic staff powers, which we might start off with. Forest buildings don't require gold for construction. Now that, I think that's where we want to start. 1 food for a fairy tree. Now I'm not sure what, we haven't ever got to fairies, so we're going to have to, ×2 magic power for every killed mosquitoes. And then +1 mana and support magic, +10 to the production of battle power. Okay. And he's going to add more stuff. So let's go ahead and do the Gifts of the Forest to start off with. And notice that you can see that the Tree of Fairies is free. Tree of Fairies is a basic food base. And we'll probably start with this because it has that basic food base. So we'll start there. And you'll notice that we don't need gold for these. Okay, the next up we have now Stonehenge, which gives us a staff recovery rate ×2. Now, we don't have staffs yet. But Water Boys, double food. Now, there's no double food on this. And we definitely want Craftsman yet. We definitely don't want this yet. So, I think we're going to go ahead and start with the Water Boys once we do this. I think that would be the smart thing to do. Now, if this is the only thing that's free, then that's not really going to be a benefit for right now. So let's get into this for a little bit. We can see we can already got discontent, so we're not going to get too far before we assimilate and have to restart that. All right, we got the well there. Let's go ahead and get that in there. And it is a slow start. Discontent's at 41%. But look at our food. Every time this doubles that, it's +5 food per second. Food from Fairy Tree is +10 per second. That's a druid bonus. So there's definitely a lot more food coming out of this. And I'm not sure that the well affects that. It might. Let's see. Because the well doubles food from farms, but it might double all the food income, period. So let's see if it does that. The thing about the Tree of Fairies is, though, when you later up in the scheme of things, you don't get bonus from the cows, which Tree of Fairies don't give cow bonuses, and that's why I had the other later. But in some builds, you don't build the cows, you build something else called a butcher, which gives you a lot of extra food from battle power mobs. Every time you kill a battle power mob, it gives you more food. We're going to go ahead and discontent here and start over and do the same thing we just did. We'll give some of the forest there, and then we're going to go ahead and triple that effect there, since now we have discontent, and you'll see that this money is just going to be huge coming in, because now that happiness is times 3, and that's a huge bonus on that. So tomorrow when we get back into this, we will see where we're at. Hopefully we got a nice big tree going here, and I appreciate you watching. If you like the video, throw the thumbs up, subscribe for future updates, chat with us about Realm Revolutions on Discord, and we will see you in the future. Thank you for watching.